Hey guys, Robert and Ingrid here, and you said at the start of this retrospective, due to circumstances beyond our control, I lost the files for our third and for our review on Rebirth of Mothra 3, hence the different format here. But
I don't think you and I are going to regret having to do this particular review over again because it was the best one.
it was, but ironically enough, we did 2 recordings on that day, remember?
Oh yeah, this one just seems to be especially cursed.
It does, even though it's one of the best kaiju movies.
It really is. It does a lot of things differently that we didn't expect. For one, the evil Cosmo, or quote-unquote evil Cosmo, got a lot more development, and we got to sort of see, why she was so different from her sisters.
Yeah, she represents, if I remember, it was courage, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
And courage can fall under, but it doesn't have to be good, pure good. You think it would be, but when you really think about it, you're like, no, not really.
Mm-hmm.
But, and that you had Mothra, unlike the last one, Mothra just took so long to get in. Mothra comes in early during this movie.
They do not waste any time.
Also, the second best King Ghidorah.
Oh yeah, and surprisingly, we found this might have been where the Monsterverse interpretation ended up coming from.
Exactly, because he can regenerate. He's very malicious in his planning, very dangerous, very strong, insidious.
Oh yeah, and very, very smart. And the movie is very, very smart too. There's the writing is really slick and sharp the whole way through.
And they take elements from Godzilla vs. King Ghidorah where it deals with time travel, but it's far less confusing.
Yeah, where it's just okay, we want to travel back to the past so that Ghidorah is a threat anymore. And then it seems to be pretty successful, but then you sort of get back to the present, it's like, oh, we did it. Well, wait, why do we still remember Ghidorah, though? And then, whoop, there he is.
Stronger than ever because he actually regenerated. A piece of him fell off and regenerated.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Also, one of the Cosmos gets turned evil, but manipulated by Ghidorah, and the other one has to, in trying to send Ghidorah and Mothra back in time, ended up having to put herself in a stasis. Now that's where some of the right in the movie did a little falter. It's like, ugh.
But it also changed the dynamic between the 3 Cosmos in such a way that character development was allowed to happen.
Oh yeah, the evil sister of Belvera, she actually at one point, given a point to kill a kid, she stops her sister from doing it. It's like, and now that she knows, oh god, Grand King Ghidorah, yeah, I'm not gonna even try to control him. I can't.
Yeah, it's just actually smart villains. They're kind of rare to come by.
Smart kids too.
Smart kids too. Oh yeah, the kids are absolutely top notch here.
Not just the main kids, but even the secondary. Because here's Ghidorah's evil plan: abduct all the kids and then eat them.
Yeah, and so he traps them in this dome. But the kids don't just lose their brain cells. They try to help one another. They try to break out. They try to support one another. Even
right at the wall that they see around them, and thankfully, since it gets melted, they realize, yeah, don't touch the wall. Oh boy, that would have been a disaster.
Indeed.
But and then but then now remember what our opponent the second one was. Mothra just gets an upgrade without deserving it. This
movie, it is fully earned and fantastic.
Oh yeah, Mothra decides, I'm gonna go back in time. It's gonna be a one-way trip because he doesn't have the 2 sisters and 2 of the sisters. So he does so, fights, mostly beats King Ghidorah, but is so weakened and everything. But what happens? The
other Mothras come in to help give him a cocoon so he can regenerate.
Not only does he regenerate, he then comes in as as Eternal Mothra. No, actually, Armored Mothra. But which is different than Aqua and Mothra. Oh, the Aqua form actually serves a purpose when he time travels.
Oh yeah,
protects him. But then and during the first fight with Ghidorah in the present, Ghidorah does a seismic stomp on him.
Oh, wow.
Remember, it just comes out of nowhere, just lands right on him. We're like, what the?
What's going on with that?
I don't think we've ever seen Ghidorah in the air get on all fours unless he was literally landing. We've never seen him do a stomp like that. But at the end, though, the fight with Mothra, like all the other movies, no contest. Mothra wins, but it's a great moment. They fly right at each other, slices one of Ghidorah's wings off, and still somehow hovering. But then the two get one last look before Ghidorah blows up. And again, the writing and everything here was top notch. Just felt like a perfect end to a trilogy.
Indeed. They might have fallen flat on their face in the second one, but they definitely recovered and stuck the landing.
Yep. And since we're recording this after the fact, and you probably noticed we made a reference during our the anime trilogy that was the inverse of this. No kidding. Where in this case, the first and second, really good. First and third, sorry, really good. Second one, ugh. But as bad as the second one was, I still say Planet Eater is far worse. Would you agree?
Because there is at least something, you can at least tell they were trying to make something good here and just kinda, it fell apart.
I think they rushed through the movie. I didn't even have a good time for good planning. But yeah, overall, what a great way to end the trilogy. Now, we do have a retrospective that's coming up next to wrap things up. But yeah, overall, though, I just cannot rate this highly enough.
Indeed.
I mean, I know we had a lot more in the original video, but I think we summed things up nicely here. Wouldn't you say?
Indeed.
Yep. All right, then. We'll see you all in the next one. Who knows? We might do a few leftover kaiju marathon, like Rodan, or some of the others.
Yeah, but maybe later.
Oh,
We've kind of had our head full of kaiju. Maybe we can focus on something else.
Yep, but after this, I can tell you what one of our next videos we'll be doing is, or we might do it beforehand. Who knows how I'll release it? We're going back to Gamera for one more thing.
Yes.
Tune in as we go over the Gamera comics.